On the 490th day of the war in Ukraine, the fighting was mainly concentrated in these areas. On Bakhmut front, it seems that the Ukrainian forces have started more offensive actions in the areas north of SOLEDAR. Reports made during the last 2 days from both sides suggest that the Ukrainians have attacked the Russian defenses in several locations. In the areas near zelensky, a light advance of the Ukrainian troops was reported today. There is an increased activity of the Ukrainian forces in the areas north of Blagodatne, Krasnopolivka and Yakovlivka. The fact that yesterday the Russian Air Force carried out several airstrikes in the areas near Vesele and north of Blagodatne proves the activity of the Ukrainian soldiers in these areas north of SOLEDAR. Today, this was also confirmed by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine on their Telegram channel. The latest reports coming from the Russian side indicate that an armed group of the armed forces of Ukraine, made up by tanks and infantry fighting vehicles, is attacking Russian positions south of the Vasyukivka-Rozdolivka line. Currently, no major changes are reported from the front line, but an intensification of the battles on this front is definitely expected in the coming days and weeks. Yesterday evening, the Russian army conducted a powerful missile attack in the center of Kramatorsk using the Iskander ballistic missiles. From this attack, it is reported that 11 people lost their lives and over 60 were injured. According to the Ukrainian media, most of them were civilians. Near the city of Bakhmut, in the area of Berkivka, Russian sources reported today that their counterattack on the Ukrainian positions was not effective, so it is possible that the Ukrainian forces are solidifying their control over this area. On Donetsk front, northeast of the city of Avdiivka, Ukrainian forces have regained control over an area of about 2.5 square kilometers south of the Russian positions in Vesele. As we mentioned in our previous videos, a few days ago, the Russian forces attempted a powerful attack on this area, but the Ukrainian forces managed to repulse the offensive, and the Russian forces returned to their positions in Vesele, while the Ukrainian soldiers took control over this area. A slight advance of the Ukrainian forces is also confirmed in the area southeast of Pervomaiske. In some videos posted on Telegram channels, it can be seen that recently the Russian artillery has targeted this area, which proves the presence and the advancement of the Ukrainian units about 600 meters from the previously reported front line. On Vremivka front, fighting continues on the western side of the front line, where apart from Priutne, which is under pressure by Ukrainian attacks from the north and west, Ukrainian forces are reportedly attacking Russian positions near Stepove and Novozlatopil. The situation has been somewhat quieter on the other side of the front, where there have been no changes on the ground. However, even here, intense fighting can restart in the following days because, according to Russian sources, the Ukrainian command has sent a considerable number of reinforcements in the direction of Shakhtarsk. These reinforcements will be thrown to attack Novodonetsk, according to Russian reports. In total, since the beginning of the Ukrainian counteroffensive on this front, the Ukrainian forces have recovered about 168 square kilometers of the territory. On Zaporizhia front, there have been no territorial changes, although the fighting continues in the directions of Robotine and Pyatikatki. Russian sources reported that during the night, Ukrainian forces attempted an attack from Pyatikatki towards the Russian positions in Zherebyanki. According to them, the Ukrainian attack was stopped by the Russian defenders, and after losing 2 infantry fighting vehicles, Ukrainians returned to their initial positions. In Robotine, clashes continue near the village. The Ukrainian army is trying to take full control of the high ground area north of the village, but the progress has been small during the last few days. That's all for today's video. Please don't forget to help the channel grow by liking the video and subscribing, and also for those who want to support the channel and get access to more content, you can visit my Patreon page. Thank you.